Day 12 and we're leaving Fukuoka City. You were just okay. Here in the subway station, going back to Hakata. I don't have a transit card, so I gotta buy these paper tickets every single time. And from Hakata, transferring to the JR station, we bought our bullet train Shinkansen tickets to Hiroshima. Taking a look around the gift stores. Fukuoka is known for its strawberries and mentaiko, but we didn't get any of them. And here is the bullet train pulling into the station. So for our train ride, I got this beef bowl bento box. On the right is like ground beef, and then on the left is like beef and onion slices. And yeah, here we are just on the bullet train for about the next hour. The scenery was really nice. Seeing the clouds over the trees. Most of it was in the tunnels, but here we are at Hiroshima Station, and in these pink kind of vending areas, you can get the Isoka card. Transit is the Hiroshima transit card.
As per Theo's request, I am doing the voiceover. This is me extremely sick this morning and going to a walk-in clinic. And this was me getting my drugs at the pharmacy. And the whole process was really fast. I was like in and out of the doctor's in like 20 minutes, I guess. Yeah.
Alright, passing through the subway station, there's a lot of stores. And going to the streetcar stop. It was really confusing on Google Maps, but the streetcar map actually was really useful. We actually tapped into the JR East part of the Hiroshima station, but we were able to get a refund back out. And like apparently other places don't say streetcar, they say like tram or trolley, but like Hiroshima and Toronto we say streetcar. Anyways, we got off the streetcar and somehow managed to Tetris stuff our luggage into a single coin locker. Here we are walking down just a Shotengaya shopping street in Hiroshima on our way to lunch, but we made a stop at this Jin's, which is this budget glasses store. And so you get your eye test and then you pay, and then after 30 minutes your glasses are fully ready with your new prescription. So while waiting, we got lunch at Okonomimura. So this is a 3-story building full of restaurants that serve okonomiyaki. We just sat at a random place on the 4th floor, got the 2nd and 3rd special. And yeah, so here they make Hiroshima style okonomiyaki, which is in competition against Osaka style. So here is the one that I got, a real thick boy, cabbage, noodles, an entire fried egg, and yeah, it was good. It was very filling, but we were able to still finish it all. Stopped by Gongcha for a quick drink before heading back to Jin's and getting my new glasses. Here I am in the old glasses, and here are the new glasses, so got a new color in silver. Walking down the Shotengai again, all the way to the Hiroshima Peace Park, where our first stop is the A-bomb dome. Around this area, they have a whole bunch of other statues and monuments to peace and other nuclear-related stuff. A lot of field trips here as well. It was really cool seeing just the destroyed building up close. This is the bridge where they targeted the actual nuclear bomb dropping, and so we crossed over that. They have this bell of peace and struck that here. Over here is the information building, and then they had the small exhibit room just about the history of the area, what life was like before, kind of like what the surrounding area looked like before the bomb dropped. And then here you can actually see the A-bomb dome back in its full glory. So further down the Peace Park, here is the Flame of Peace, and then coming into view is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum. That was a monument cenotaph for the victims of Hiroshima. And so yeah, we went into the museum. We got a pretty good view of the park, and yeah, there's just a whole lot of exhibits about the history and then the aftermath and the experiences of the victims and of the area. And so it was a chilling but a good museum overall. So we got our luggage and got on a bus, and then now the JR train to the ferry port to Miyajima Island, where we rushed a lot because I didn't realize that the other ferries directly kind of close to the city, they closed at 5, and our dinner is at 7 on the island, so we were rushing to get there, but we actually catch the 6:25 ferry with like 3 minutes to remain, and the sunset was so beautiful. But now you'll hear from Lulu again.
John just asked me to talk about my day. So my day was really hot and sweaty and a lot of running around because we were almost late to the ferry. But it was so pretty. Look at that. Yeah, the Peace Museum was really, really good. Very sad and really good. And this ferry ride was so pretty. I can't believe this is also just considered commute in Japan. But yeah, that was a famous torii gate. And here we are arriving to Miyajima Island. So sweaty.
But we got picked up from the port by our ryokan. They sent a driver down, and he's just driving down these super narrow streets. But here we are entering our room, just full of tatami mats, and yeah, super spacious, really nice. Just some really pretty wall art. And I totally forgot when I was booking this, but I chose an ocean view room. It's pitch black, but when they checked us in, they gave us some tea and some cookies. For dinner, this is our starter appetizers. I don't really know what most of them are, but here's sashimi. Here's this weird dumpling thing with cognac jelly and other stuff. Here's some oysters, thick and juicy boys. Miyajima Island is known for its oysters. Lit a fire for our sukiyaki. While we waited for that to boil, we had this fish tempura with some other vegetables. And yeah, so here's our sukiyaki. It was pretty good. Meat, tofu, mushrooms, and cabbage. Our next course was miso soup with eel on rice. Miyajima Island is also known for its conger eels, but I'm not a big fan of eel, to be honest. And for dessert, it was this cream cheese pudding thing with golden kiwis and a grape. This was pretty good. This was really good. I liked it. And while we ate dinner, the staff set up our room and putting down the futon beds. So we came back to our room all made up, visited the little store that our ryokan had here after taking a rinse in the shower. And oh my goodness, is that Demon Slayer? They have Demon Slayer merch. But anyways, if you notice, there's a lot of woodworking here. Another thing that Miyajima is known for is its woodworking. So lots of rice paddles and chopsticks. And then we decided to go for a late night stroll. This is the Toyokuni Shrine, 5-story pagoda, and here had a little deer friend. Lots of deer on this island. But here's the very famous Itsukishi Jinja Otori, Grand Otori Shrine, out in the middle of the ocean. They light it up at night. But yeah, just taking a stroll through the town. It's just empty at night. And our ryokan is all the way up this long set of stairs. But once we get back, we change into yukata, and Lulu has asked me to film her pouring tea. And yeah, here we are in our yukata. After that, went down to the onsen. So this is kind of like the changing room where you put your stuff in. And you're not allowed to film in here, but it was empty. I actually also forgot to put away my little stool there. So this is where you rinse off and shower before you go in to the onsen. And you can use the shower head or just fill up these buckets with water. But over here is the onsen, the hot water. It was like around 40 degrees. And yeah, inside here you're completely naked. And just rinsed off with some cold water for a while. Made sure I wasn't feeling lightheaded after the onsen. And after that, just chilled, and yeah, that was our jam-packed day.